you guys? Today we're having some smothered lamb chops, vegetables, and some creamy homemade mashed potatoes. Let's get into it. I've really realized that cooking for all 9 of my kids and my husband has just been one of my love languages. I don't feel like cooking every single day, but baby, when I do feel like cooking, I get down in the kitchen. So I have these lamb chops that I've had from Sam's Club for a while, and they've been in my deep freezer, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bust these bad boys out. And I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do with them, and I was like, instead of like putting them in the oven and just baking them, I'm gonna smother them with some gravy and some onion. This is my first time doing this. I've never done it before. I'm not a big lamb chop eater, but every once in a while, yeah, we like to switch it up, and you know, you get tired of eating the same 4 or 5 dinners. So I thought this was really easy. Lamb is super good. I feel like it tastes a lot like beef, just like a lot of other things do, and it's tender and juicy, and it's really good. It doesn't take long to cook. I really do think that this would be super hard to mess up. Like, if nothing else, season it up, put it in the oven, it's gonna come out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my favorite seasonings. I'm using a sea salt and black pepper mixture, also my kickin' chicken, and then obviously, you know, I gotta go in with my garlic powder. Those are just my go-tos. If I don't know exactly what flavors I'm going with, I feel like if I put those on most of anything, chicken, beef, pork, lamb, it doesn't matter, it's gonna turn out good. Yeah, this was really no different, guys. Okay, so just whatever. Also, you know what I would think would probably taste really good with this is I have a Montreal steak seasoning, and I feel like that would have probably tasted really good on this lamb as well. Yeah, don't fight me in the comments, y'all. I'm not a professional lamb maker, but this is just something that I thought would taste really good, and it really tasted really good. It was tender, it was juicy, and I thought it was so good. The kids loved it. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Beautiful by Drew Barrymore multi-purpose cookers. I love these cookers. I'm gonna link them down below so you guys can get them for yourselves. I got mine from Walmart, and I want to say they were like $69 each. They were not too pricey, and they've already paid for themselves. I love using this. I love using both of them. They slow cook, they saute. That's usually the mode that I have them on. Like right now I have it on a saute. You can put in the temperature that you want. I think that goes all the way up to 400, and then you can put it on a timer, and I think the timer goes all the way up to like 30 minutes. You can, like I said, you could steam, you could do rice. It has a rice setting on here. I make my rice in here now. So I love these. Honestly, I'm probably gonna end up getting a third, but these are, I believe, 5 quarts each. So yeah, maybe 6, I can't remember, but I like them. They're pretty deep. These little pans, the little white pans, they do remove out of the bottom, and you can put them in the oven up to, I think, 450. So if you want to do like a Dutch oven style meal or something like that and finish it off in the broiler or something, you could definitely do that with these. So these are getting nice and delicious. I got the onion in there, the garlic in there. They're all seasoned up, and they're getting nice and cooked. I'm gonna do just a store-bought brown gravy. Okay, don't come for me, sis, okay? We're going for quick and easy, all right? Heavy on the easy, baby, heavy on the easy. So I just went ahead and mixed up some gravy, and then I put it over the lamb, and I decided now I need this gravy to thicken up a little bit without it being in the lamb being in there. So I pulled all of the lamb chops out of both of them and let the gravy come to a little bit of a simmer so it could thicken up a little bit. Once that started to happen, I went ahead and reincorporated my lamb chops back into the pot, and yeah, this is when it just became next level, y'all. Okay, it just was so good. So I'm just gonna put them all in there, and the onion mixture is in there as well, and let it get all nice and kind of finish off cooking. This part does not take very long because for the most part the lamb chops are already complete, so I kind of just went ahead and finished them off, you know, in the gravy. Now that the gravy's to the thickness that I kind of want it to be, I'm gonna kick that heat down a little bit, that temperature down a little bit, and yeah, pop the top on that and let it just simmer off for another 5 minutes or so. And then meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and start my mashed potatoes, okay, because those are like my pride and joy. I love a good homemade mashed potato. That's one thing. I might do a packaged brown gravy or something to make it quick and easy and save myself a step, but what I will not do is make some packaged mashed potatoes. Okay, that's where I draw the line. Okay, I have to, if I'm gonna do something quick on one side, I'm gonna have to do it extra on the other, so that way you don't even know the difference. Okay, no one has to know, they'll never know. So I went ahead, boiled my red potatoes. Those are fork tender. I cut them up obviously before, so now I'm just dropping them into my mixer with some ranch, that's my secret seasoning, y'all, and some sour cream. All right, sour cream and ranch, some butter, a little bit of seasoning. And if it gets, usually I would do heavy whipping cream, but I don't think I have heavy whipping cream this time. So even just a little bit of milk is fine. Okay. Get that in my mixer and let that mix until it's all, to the consistency that you like it. But for me, I like it, pretty creamy, especially for this meal, for this dish. I want it pretty creamy. So I'm letting it mix all the way through with that butter, all of the ingredients in there. And then I'm obviously gonna kind of scrape it down on the sides. Somebody needs to invent a mixer that self-scrapes. I'm sure there's probably one out here. It's 2025. I haven't come across it yet though. This was a promo from years ago and I'm still rocking out with it, okay? Because I don't use my mixer all the time. I pull it out every once in a while. So I went ahead and added just a little bit of milk because, like I said, I wanted it to be a little bit more creamy and less thick. They are still very thick, just like me, but not too thick to where it's like, dang, but just thick enough. Oh my God, I love mashed potatoes. That's why I am so thick, okay? So gonna go ahead and plate this up for all of the kiddos. And basically I made up some broccoli and string beans or some French beans with that as well to go on the side. You guys, give everybody a good, nice, healthy serving of mashed potatoes, because one thing for sure, I'm gonna make sure these kids are nice and full, because one thing you're not gonna do is come back 5 minutes later talking about I'm hungry, I need a snack, because my kids are good for that. All right, so we got some carrots, some broccoli, some French beans, like I said, and I just sauteed those up with a little bit of butter, a little bit of seasoning, nothing too heavy. Okay, everybody gets 2 lamb chops to start off with, unless you're the twins and I know you're gonna eat more, so I give you 2 to 3, or a teenager, I give you 3. If they want more, they can always come back for more. And I'm just spooning that gravy right on top. And that's the finished product, y'all. I mean, this was so good. Me and my husband enjoyed it. The kids, like I said, enjoyed this. Oh my God, it was so good. If you guys try this, or you have another recipe for lamb chop that I need to know, go ahead and drop it below in the comments, sis, because I want to read them, okay? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.